Good morning. I want to give you some information on September's Ada County Market Report and also what those lime green scooters are you've seen all over town. Stay tuned for more. Hey, this is Jamie Matzdorf here with your Friday Fun Fact, where I'll be sharing information and inspiration about Boise's real estate, fun to be had, and much more to help you love where you live. All right, let's compare numbers. So September's market report just came out, and we have an average home price at just under $319,000, as opposed to just the month prior was $334,400. We're seeing that that number decreased just slightly because the inventory is settling itself out. It's getting a little bit closer to buyers and sellers. The other days on market is something to be aware of. In August, the days on market was 26 days. In September, it was 30. So being a little bit more patient, it might take another week or so to sell your home, depending on what price point you're in, of course. But being aware the buyers are still there. It just might take a couple of more days to get those things going as the inventory has increased. Speaking of inventory, in August, there were 1,681 homes sold, as opposed to September, about 500 less. It was 2,800 homes. So that kind of justifies those numbers as the average price per home, as well as the days on market. And lastly, the homes sold in August, 1,124. In September, 869. Again, a lot of action still happening out there on the market here in the Treasure Valley, particularly Ada County. But we're seeing a little bit of flux as we head into the holiday season. Those e-scooters, you've probably seen them on the major intersections on Eagle Road. They are dockless e-scooters, and the Boise City has actually adjusted their code for what can be allowed within the city limits. Per fleet, you can have 250 as a max and 50 as your lease. So your fleet has to be between 50 and 250. And depending on how many companies decide to do that, there can only be 750 approved for each city limit. Particularly the Boise city limit. Those machines can go up to 15 miles per hour. They also have access to roads, the bike lanes, the green belt, and the sidewalks. So as a driver, be careful that they're out there, and as someone that can utilize those, if you don't have your own bike or you don't want to use a vehicle, quick transportation that's not an Uber or something of the sort, this might be a fun access for you. You're going to see them more out and about as they've kind of gone through the initial trial on Eagle Road, and you'll see them closer to centers of the city. So that's all I got for you this week. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you soon.